Welcome to DML Discovery Metal Legion. Today's a day where I review and tell you what I thought about Katatonia's brand new album, Sky Void of Stars. Now, before I start, pop your favorite Katatonia album down below because I'm also going to do an album ranking for their entire discography. And mind you, there is no bad Katatonia album in my opinion, but one must come last. But before I get on with the album ranking, since there's a few samples that I can't actually show you guys at the moment since it hasn't been fully released. So this is a very different album by Katatonia. They dabble more with the progressiveness on this. Musicality, it is absolutely fantastic. There are about 11 tracks on this album, running about 50 minutes, I think, and there are some very good musical passages on this. Jonas's vocals, of course, are angelic and blissful at times, and I do really love the atmosphere that they build throughout this LP. The overall production is really good. The drums sound fantastic. The guitar work is the main star on this album, and it is a very dynamic LP to sink your teeth in. There's really not much bad I can say about Katatonia's brand new album. It's very different to any other Katatonia album out there. So first of all, kicks up Austerity. Austerity is a really great song. I do love how melodic and catchy this song is, and it's quite progressive. There are different polyrhythmic sections as well, and there is a lot of atmosphere that builds. The guitar tone is absolutely fantastic on this. I do love the tone of the snare. Progressive riffs on this. Progressive riffs that create this quite a bombastic wall of sound, and it is brilliant. This is easily one of the heaviest Katatonia songs they've ever done in my opinion, and I absolutely love it. So next up is Colossal Shade. Awesome guitar work on this, quite down-tuned as well, and overall it has a strong metallic feel to it. Do love Jonas's vocals, quite angelic and blissful at times. So great instrumental passages as well, and a very catchy chorus. Really enjoy the guitar tone on this. It's a very good song. This Colossal Shade has a strong doomier feel on this, very different to Austerity, which kicked off the album. But I also love about Colossal Shade how prominent the bass work is. It's another killer song by Katatonia. Next up is Opaline, a much more epic song by Katatonia standards. A traditional startup introduction for Katatonia with those really dreary vocals. Drum work is absolutely fantastic. Do love the tight little fills and how progressive this song is, but it builds up to the chorus, and the chorus is fucking fantastic. It really is, just because of the ominous build up and just how epic sounding, just how sonically epic this song sounds. The vocals are just so damn good on this. It's just brilliant. The element of surprise with the guitar creating this atmosphere. Next up is Birds, another single off the album, and I'll tell you what, it's a very good song. I wasn't too sure when I first heard this song. At first I thought the hook and chorus didn't really match the overall song, but as you listen to this song over and over again, understand that there are a lot of catchy elements on this. Really enjoy the bass work on this, and guitar, rhythms and tune is absolutely fantastic. In my opinion, it's probably one of the weakest songs off the album, run about 4 minutes. And not to say that it is bad, but it's just like, at times I feel that should this fit in this song or should it not? But yeah, it's got some really cool instrumentals on this. Next up is Drab Moon, an awesome song overall. It's a much slower paced song by Katatonia standards. It's more on the doomier laid edge to it. It is so damn good. Do really enjoy this synth work that is incorporated throughout this. Cool, just creates that atmosphere. Guitar work is very good on this, and yeah, the riffs are quite crushing as well. There are some really nice clean guitars throughout Drab Moon, and it is great for what it is. Do love how there's just so much emotion, great melodies, and it's a very slow paced burner, but I absolutely love it. Next up is Orpha, and yeah, this is an absolutely fantastic Katatonia song. Some great guitar work on this. Amazing guitar solo throughout the conclusion of Orpha, and I do enjoy that chorus. Now, it's quite a slow burning song at first, but then it really builds up with just in impactful drumming, great drum fills. It's quite progressive as well. There are some odd time signatures that throw the listener off guard, and Jonas's vocals are absolutely fucking amazing, quite warm and rich in tone, and yeah, it's just a terrific song. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, next up is Impermanence. This is my favorite song off the album, in my opinion. It is such an incredible song, so much emotion within Jonas's vocals, and the guitar work is just mouth-watering at times. The cool-laden, doomy riffs you are getting, very slow-paced song. His vocal work is so damn fucking good on this. It is just A-class vocal work, in my opinion. When it builds up, and holy shit, that solo at the end is absolutely amazing. Katatonia know how to do it. Amazing fucking song. One of my favorite songs of the year. So damn good. So next up is Sclera. Sclera is a great song overall. Definitely, again, one of the weakest songs in my opinion. A lot of emotion provided throughout this, and it's quite powerful, especially the chords when they hit. It's really nice clean guitars and soaring guitars that rip into those heavy guitars. The drum work, the tone are snappy, and I just love that tone of the snare. And yeah, it's terrific, it really is. Drawing long guitar leads, really slow-paced moments, just a terrific song overall, but it is one of my least favorite songs off the album. Okay, next up is Atrium. Atrium, not really much I can say about this. It was the first single off the album. What an incredible song this is. It's quite progressive, it's energetic as well. It is a very different sounding Katatonia song in my opinion, but it works overall. So yeah, Atrium's fantastic. Okay, so next up is No Beacon to Illuminate Our Fall. What an incredible song this is. A very powerful song, my second favorite song off the album. It is so damn good, just shimmering guitars that lead into such beautiful guitar leads as well. And Jonas's vocals are amazing, they really are. Nice crushing guitar riffs mixed with those really nice clean guitars that escalate the song next level. Those clean guitars create this atmosphere, the element of surprise. It is quite a slow burning song as well, and it's an interesting way to end off the album, but I can understand why it ended off the album, just because it's just gut-wrenching, hard and emotional. But No Beacon to Illuminate Our Fall is a great way to end off the album, and Absconder is the bonus track as well. And Absconder is a bonus track, I believe, and Absconder is a very good song, a very good Katatonia song. Maybe this is the future sound of what Katatonia sounds like. Pretty heavier song by Katatonia standards, but yeah, I feel like No Beacon to Illuminate Our Fall is like a great way to end off this fucking album. So overall, Katatonia Sky Void of Stars is a terrific progressive doom metal album in my opinion. It does double around with a lot of doom metal, and Jonas's vocals are fucking amazing. They really are. Clean, angelic, rich in tone, and his vocals go so damn well with the heavy instrumentals. This is a pretty heavy album by Katatonia standards. Easily one of their heaviest albums probably since 90s The New Day in my opinion. So for Katatonia, Sky Void of Stars, I'm going to give this a solid 87%. There are a few songs that didn't gravitate towards me, but the rest of the album is just amazing. It really is. So an 87% it gets. So now let's move on to the album ranking. So coming in lucky last is none other than Discouraged Ones, released in April 27th, 1998. This is when Katatonia were transitioning from those harsh aggressive vocals to those really nice clean vocals. Jonas's vocals are pretty good on this. Great songs like Stalemate, Dead House, Cold Waves, Saw You Drown. So there are some pretty good songs off this album, but I just feel that this is one of their weakest LPs in my opinion. It's very dreary. I just feel like that Katatonia were experimenting. They experimented in the good way on this. This is easily my least favorite album by Katatonia. Katatonia don't make bad albums, so Discouraged One sits last. Next up is City Burials, released in 2020 in April. It's a very good album, but I just feel that it's not as strong as the other LPs in my opinion. Great songs like Behind the Blood, which sound very similar to songs out of their brand new album, Sky Void of Stars, with those cool guitar riffs, and leads. L'Aqua's such an awesome poppy sort of song by Katatonia. Vanishes, such an amazing song with the beautiful, clean female vocals mixed with Jonas's vocals. Fleeca, Lachesis, Neon, Epitaph, so many great songs on this. This is a very good album by Katatonia. There are other albums that I prefer other than City Burials. Next up is Dead End Kings, an album that has really grown on me, released in 2012 in August. Great songs like The One You're Looking For Is Not Here, Buildings, Ambitions, and even Dead Letters to end off the album. A lot of pure emotion throughout Jonas's vocals. This is a less heavier album by Katatonia, but it really packs a punch. But yeah, there are other better Katatonia albums in my opinion. But this, again, Dead End Kings, a lot of pure emotion on this. Really nice instrumentals as well. Few progressive flavors on this. But yeah, Dead End Kings is a very good album. Next up is The Four of Hearts. Progressive. This is Katatonia's like most progressive album in my opinion. It's terrific. I feel like it's not as progressive as Sky Void of Stars, but there are some killer long songs on this. Songs like Take Over, Seren's such an incredible song. Sanction, Serac, what an amazing song that is. Long Song Before the Fade. The Night Subscriber, just so many interesting melodies that get stuck in your head. Jonas's vocals are absolutely amazing on this, and I feel like there's a lot of emotion on this. It's sad, it's dreary, it's atmospheric. Next up is Night is a New Day. I love the album cover Night is a New Day, released on November 2nd, 2009. This is a very heavy album by fucking Katatonia. There are even some screams utilized on this. Songs like Forsaker, The Longest Year, Onward the Battle, The Promise of the Sea, New Night, Inheritance, Day and Then the Shade, The Parter to end off. I love Jonas's vocals on this. Just the way he expresses towards the listener. The great guitar work as well. The thumping drums. One of their heaviest albums in my opinion. Night is a New Day is a fucking banger. And now we enter the brand new album, Sky Void of Stars. Now this is a terrific album, I've already mentioned it. There are a few songs that really don't gravitate towards me, like Birds and Sclera, but the rest of the album is just terrific. It's quite progressive, easily one of the most progressive albums they've ever done, easily one of their heaviest albums they have ever done. Jonas's vocals are amazing on this, the guitar work is incredible, some great solos on this album as well, a lot of emotion. Top tier class. One album that I fucking love now that I didn't like at first was The Great Cold Distance. This is easily one of the most melodic and catchiest albums of their discography. Songs like My Twin, how catchy is that song? Deliberation, Leaders, Increase, In the White, The Itch, and Journey Through Pressure. Great songs they are, very atmospheric in tones, great guitar work, pummeling drums as well. Released in 2006 on March 13th. This album is easily one of the best. Next up is Brave Murder Day. Katatonia really strike on this. This is more of a death doom album than anything. This is when they incorporate those harsher vocals throughout the mix. Great songs like Brave Murder Day, Rain Room, quite really searing, just thumping, crushing, outweighing guitar riffs on this. Great aggressive vocals as well, just incredible. Next up we got Last Fair Deal Gold Down, released in 2001. This is some great melodies that intertwine within your mind. Amazing songs like We Must Bury You, Tear Gas, I Transpire, Disposition. Great songs overall, great atmosphere. It's none other than Dance of December Soul. I fucking love it. This is their debut album. The vocal work is incredible. Jonas' vocals are so damn aggressive on this. It is what you expect. It sounds something like out of Paradise Lost, to be honest, especially in the Death Doom years. It is incredible Death Doom with some amazing melodies. Songs like We're Our God, In Silence of Enshrine, Tomb of Insomnia, Dancing December. Just so many great songs on this. Fucking love it. Next up is Viva Emptiness. What an incredible album this is. It's a concept album. Like, this is their first concept album, talking about individual that is just going through the depths, going through the path of crime. It is so damn good. Songs like Ghost of the Sun, Sleeper, Criminals, A Premonition, Will I Arrive, and Murder. Murder's amazing, it really is. Jonas' vocals are incredible. There are harsh, aggressive vocals on this at times. Yeah, so this is amazing. 1 Year From Now, just great songs overall, great instrumentals, quite progressive as well, and easily one of the best. And finally, to end off this album ranking, tonight's decision is my favorite Katatonia album. It is a masterpiece of an album, and oh my god, Jonas' vocals are incredible in Death as Song, amazing melody, songs like I Am Nothing, The Punishment, Right Into Bliss, Straying, The Darkness Coming, and even Black Session. Whoa, what an incredible album. Love the album cover. It is just a masterpiece in the work. This was released in 1999. This is the best Katatonia album. So let me know in the comments below your favorite Katatonia album. Do you agree or disagree with my opinion? Also let me know if you heard Sky Void of Stars. And I will see you in the next one.